Hi, good morning. Happy Sunday. This is Lisa. I am, as many of you know, owner of Boomerang Escapes travel agency, and I also write a weekly blog with that. Part of that is Passport to Your Palate because I'm also a huge foodie. I love to cook. So I thought it would be fun to come here and start coming to you on Sundays from my Passport for Your Palate page. Today, with the holiday coming up, today's Passover for many, but Palm Sunday for me, and Easter next week, I thought I would do a recipe inspired from a trip that I took my children on well before I got into the travel industry. This trip took place back in 2002, and we went to Germany and Austria. And the recipe today is German eggs, also known as soft-boiled eggs, and I will explain to you how they became to be known in our house as German eggs. So we did go over there to meet my now ex-husband, who had been given a job over there. We weren't able to go, so I decided one time, instead of him coming back to visit us, I would pack the three kids up. They were 2, 4, and 6. Yes, everybody thought I was crazy to be flying at this time from Wisconsin to Germany, but I did, and they were great little travelers. But one of the cool things on the trip was that at every breakfast that we went to, and I have to say that the Germans really, really do love the children, but every breakfast we went to, they had the eggs out in the morning. They were there available. But what made them German eggs for us was the way they are served. So they use little Eierbecher, which is an egg cup, and then the Eierlöffel, which is the spoon. So it became very important for me that after we left that my husband tracked down a set for me. I had seen a set, so he did. So I have a set of Eierbecher here with the roosters on them. So that's the egg cup. And then I have a set of the Eierlöffel, the spoon. And then we have the little egg topper that's supposed to help cutting. Mine's a little stiff from years of use. So we'll see how it goes today. But that's how it became known as German eggs. I mean, I had always grown up with soft-boiled eggs. It was a delicacy when I was to visit my grandfather. So, but he would take the egg and take like a Melmac coffee mug and then chop up the egg in there, all runny, had the salt, the pepper, and some butter. And yeah, my sister and I, that was to die for. But today I'm gonna make the eggs, and we just love, and of course I use actually organic brown eggs. I was a little spoiled. My sister has or lives on a hobby farm with her partner, and I got spoiled after spending a couple months with them eating fresh eggs off the farm. So I'm kind of stuck on the brown eggs. So I already have my water boiling over here. So I'm gonna gently drop the egg into the water. And let me just grab my mitt here before I burn myself. So I'm gonna just drop that in there. Now for the soft boiled, and we like ours runny, I'm only gonna do this for 5 minutes. All right, so yeah, so while that's boiling, so we did a 2-week trip across Germany and Austria. So we'd started up in Jülich and drove down through the Black Forest and down into Austria, crossed over to Salzburg, came back up, actually hit a part of Eastern Germany before coming across Kassel. And you know, it was a great little trip, but these eggs were a part of our everyday there. So pardon me. So one of the key features obviously is you're gonna so I'm actually gonna take them off boil because they don't need to stay boiling for that 5 minutes. They just need to be in there in the heat. But one of the things that you do to stop the cooking, and this was even one of the German ladies told me because their eggs were so fantastic, was that you put it in a cold bath after this. Now, normally I would have like a whole bowl set up if I was doing a bunch of eggs for breakfast this morning, but I'm just doing the one egg today. So I will probably just run really cold water, get that egg out and put it, but normally you would do the cold water bath. Sorry, tongue-tied this morning, but yeah, so it was a little hunt, but he found these cute little cups and then and the spoons for our trip. So that was awesome, and we used them. So this is like the children, well, they're not children anymore because they're all in their late 20s, but this is something that they typically request on any holiday morning that we're all together for breakfast. So the reason I was inspired to do this is with the Easter holiday coming up, I do have my 2 girls gonna be in town, and we will likely be eating for this for breakfast next Sunday. So I just thought it would be fun, but it's a great quick breakfast. You know, eggs are high in protein. But while we're waiting, we've got about 3 more minutes there. Feel free to pop any questions below the video. I'll respond later. I will also drop the link into the full blog that I have written about the German eggs. And then if you'd like to be in the know and see this, I'm going to start doing these live recipe outtakes on my Passport for Your Palate page. So I encourage you to go over there, like it, follow it, if you want to get these. I also have in the works a Passport for Your Palate book that will compile a bunch of the recipes along with the stories and how did Lisa get into cooking in the first place and why is it such a passion. All of that will be in there as well. So like I said, go ahead, like me, follow me at the Passport for Your Palate page. I know many of you do, but if you want to see more of this, please do that. We've got 2 minutes. So the idea of the egg topper, if it's working today, is you place this on the thing, and then when you squeeze, you should be able to lift a little cap off of your egg. Like I said, mine has had a lot of use. I did find, or actually my daughter found some on Amazon, so you can order these. You can actually find the egg cups and the little spoons, I think, probably on Amazon as well, but I like the authentic. These are, you know, from Germany, and the spoons as well. Everything in there is in German. Oh, fun little fun fact here. So like I said, this was long before I was in travel, and my husband then at the time was working for a company that put him over in Jülich, Germany. So he actually speaks German quite, fairly well. So before I took the kids, I actually spent a year learning German. Back then, I'm going to date myself now. It was with cassette tapes, audio cassette tapes, and listening to it. But I basically did, so it was like I didn't have the Rosetta Stone at that time. I had taken French in high school and college. Not that you can tell anymore, because like anything, if you don't practice it, but I decided to do the German and learn the German, and did get where I could have a conversation. So that was kind of fun. All right, let me just pause here. Okay, we have our egg. I've cooled it off in the water, and now I'm going to be placing it in the Eierbecher. Again, the egg cup. So we'll place that there. All right, so now here we have the egg in the cup. We're gonna, let's move this slightly out of your vision. My thing here, let's see how this goes. So you set it on top. Let's get the one out. It's going to be difficult. I can feel it already. Oh, I hear a crack. Let's see. All right, not working as planned. Let me see here. I'll try the other ones. All right, I grabbed one of the newer ones. Let's see. The teeth are. All right, so I got a little cap off. Not as pretty as I've had it come out before, but now you've got the little opening there, and we'll grab one of these little spoons. You can see they're designed smaller than a regular spoon, so I'm gonna just be careful of the little bit of the edge of the shell, but you just basically scoop in there. I usually put the little egg cup onto another plate when I take it out to the table, but can you see the yummy runniness there? Right? Very good, right? Oh, yeah, it came out good. I don't know. Can you? Let me see if I can bring this where you can see. Look at that yumminess. So, I'm gonna finish up and eat this before it gets cold. Again, just follow me over here on Passport for Your Palate, and I will bring more recipes and cooking. You'll see that I often am posting what I'm eating out and about, whether I'm here in New Jersey, New York, or traveling the world. And a lot of times I'm inspired to recreate something. Next week, I will have the girls here, but I think what I'm going to do next week, Veronica and I were in New Zealand in February, and I tried on one of the tours this thing called Mumble. It was a fabulous little sweet treat, and I am going to put a spin on it and make it gluten-free so that Veronica can have it, since she wasn't able to have it during the trip. So stay tuned, come back and join me next Sunday, and have a wonderful afternoon. Bye for now.